Let's be real. This economy is rough right now. Prices keep rising, hours keep getting cut, and it feels like every time you get one step ahead, life knocks you back at least two steps. I know this because I'm living it too. My work hours are still getting canceled. My emergency fund is almost gone, and I have just been doing everything I can. Reselling on Facebook Marketplace, launching an online store, just trying to keep things moving forward. But even in this season, I've learned a few powerful lessons that are helping me find hope, create income, and rebuild one step at a time. And I want to share some of those with you today. First, let me say this. If you're struggling, you are not alone. I know what it feels like to question your next paycheck, your next bill, and your next move. But I also know this: small, intentional steps done consistently can completely change your situation over time. Here's what's helping me get ahead even when it feels like everything is working against me. First, I stopped waiting for things to go back to normal. So we can't control the economy, we can't control the job market, but we can create new ways to earn. We can create new systems for ourselves. So for me, that's meant reselling on Facebook Marketplace and recently launching an online print on demand store. Small beginnings, yes, but they're opening new doors. And for you, maybe it's a side hustle, using your skills, renting out something that you own, or offering a simple service. Don't underestimate the little things, they do add up. And I'm also really focusing on my business. The second thing is I got extremely clear on where my money was going. This one is hard, but it is very necessary. And I realized I was spending on things that didn't really reflect my priorities. And so it was keeping me broke. Like, it's really affecting me, especially with my income being significantly reduced by being canceled. I've shared plenty of times on this channel, I'm a nurse and some of my shifts have been canceled. In the last 2 weeks, I've been canceled twice. So I tracked every expense, every subscription, every small purchase, and guess what? That clarity gave me control again. And so that's why I've created a workbook. Where's my money going? It's the exact system that I use to see what's draining out my money and to redirect it toward what actually matters. It's not about deprivation, it's about direction. And speaking of subscription, I've talked about this several times on this channel where I found different things that I was spending money on. What I found this week is my daughter has her new laptop for school, and she said, "Oh, my VPN is off. My McAfee trial is expired." And I'm thinking, why do you have a trial? Because we have McAfee on our other devices. When I checked, it wasn't on her. So I was able to put my existing McAfee subscription on her laptop. But what I discovered when I opened it up, it said, "Oh, you have two subscription." And I'm thinking, why do I have two? So I have one that expires February of 2026 and another May of 2026. So I missed it. I did not realize I had an auto renew on an old one. And so I got charged twice for a system that I'm only using one of them on all of our devices. That's saving me over $100. So what I'm doing is canceling the auto renew. So dig deep into your subscriptions, different things that you have that you don't think about anymore, that bills that you're paying for, and you'll be surprised what you find. The third thing I've done, I've found community and encouragement. When you're struggling, isolation will make you feel worse. And that's why I started connecting on YouTube. It helps to keep me accountable because I need it to, and it gives me hope as well. But in addition to that, I always talk about that I read a lot, but I'm also part of a couple of communities. I'm part of an entrepreneurship community to help me to really get my business to be profitable. I'm also part of an investment community where I can learn more, and I come on here and I share things that I've learned. And I just participated in a Exodus Exodus Summit by Rashida Dow and Stephanie Perry. I've been wanting to do it for years and I never did. I didn't even know this was their sixth one. And I'm so glad I caught it the day before it started. And I have learned so much from that Exodus Summit. And the reason why I joined it is because if you've seen recently in July, I did a few videos, a few shorts and a video about relocating. I talk about that on this channel as well. can relocating reduce your expenses and give you a better quality of life? And so those who have seen it know that I'm looking towards leaving the country and relocating to Jamaica, but I'm also looking at other options. So participating in that summit, joining other communities, it really helps to keep you motivated and encouraged. You don't have to figure it all out. You just need to surround yourself with people who remind you that your story isn't over, and it will help to give you encouragement. The fourth thing is I practice faith-based financial resilience. I am a tither. I'm not trying to force it on anyone else. I return tithe to God, and I'm just grateful for all that He has done. And I'm telling you, even though things have been a little tricky here with my income, with it being reduced, every bill is met. Every need is met. And I'm not saying that happens only because I tithe, because in God's word, He says, even the lilies of the field and the birds of the air, He takes care of them. So He does provide. And I like to reflect on my life, looking at what God has carried me through. There's been many times I've been down and He's carried me through it. And I hold on to that knowing that I'm not alone. So for me, this means praying before panicking. It means reminding myself that lack isn't forever, and that God can use this season that I'm presently in, or that you are presently in, to prepare us for something greater. Sometimes the blessing is hidden inside the breaking, and that's what gives me strength. It gives me hope and helps me to keep going. It gives me faith. Finally, the fifth thing is that I work my comeback plan every day. So even when I don't see results the way that I want to, I still do something. I track, I list an item, I plan content for my channel, I'm working on my online store. And it's not about doing everything, it's about doing something that moves you forward. Even participating in communities and reading books that are inspiring by people who are in the position where you would like to be. That is a step moving forward. So ladies, if you're trying your best and still can't seem to get ahead, please know you are not a failure. Not at all. You are in a rebuilding season. Start by getting clarity. That's the foundation of every financial comeback. You can download for free my free 7-day financial clarity kit. Is in the description box below. It'll help you start making sense of your money again. It'll give you a quick picture of what's going on with your money. It's completely free. Just download it in the description box below. And when you're ready to go deeper, my workbook, Where's My Money Going?, walks you step by step through finding your hidden money leaks and rebuilding where you are. I'm still on this journey. I'm on this journey with you too, but every day I'm seeing that hope isn't gone. It's still growing. I'm Dion of Dee-Lightful Wealth Creation, helping women over 45 find peace, purpose, and financial stability, one faithful step at a time. So stay encouraged, my friends. Your comeback is closer than you think. Until next time, take care. I'll see you in the next video.